everyone. Today I'm going to show you my little design wall trick that has really worked really well for my room. I've never done a little tour of the room that I'm in, but it is pretty jammed. There is, well, I guess I could just spin you around. All right, let's start with the wall that you guys see all the time. This is kind of my wall of yardage, kind of loose yardage. Everything on the wall is at least a fat quarter up to a couple of yards. And then there's also just some like random jelly rolls that I had pulled out and had decided not to use, but was too lazy to pull the basket down and put them away. I also have kind of my rainbow of solids here for easy access. I really enjoy working with solids a lot, so I do keep them separated out just so they're a little bit easier to find. Down below on the bottom couple shelves are just kind of hanks of yarn that I knit with. I was not always primarily a quilter, and so I still do have kind of a lot of other craft things. This shelf here is all of my hand spun yarn. I do like to spin, so I spun this on a spindle many moons ago. And then this is my quilt con ribbon that I'm so proud of. Over here we have my pegboard, which is where I keep all of my rulers. And I really love rulers. I like little trim tools. I find them really handy to have, and putting them on this pegboard was super convenient. And then here I have all of my interfacings and kind of fusible foam here. So on this wall, this is like my main work surface wall. I have all of these baskets up here. These hold things that I don't need every day, like zippers, elastic, that kind of stuff. These are kind of, well, there's just really honestly a bunch of junk in those. There's some projects that are waiting, like in this basket, all of those are like free motion quilting samples that are waiting to be turned into like zipper pillowcases for my throw pillows, but it just hasn't happened yet. And one of these has my serger in it. I think that one has my serger in it. And then these kind of clear baskets are my main project baskets. I try to only ever have 5 projects at a time. This is my cutting table. I have 2 cutting mats actually. This green one is much bigger, but it was really wearing really quickly, so I bought this white one to go on top of it. My scrap bin, which is just sorely in need of attention. I just keep kind of jamming additional fabric in there, and it just doesn't go away. So I guess it's just waiting for me to help it. Okay, and then this is the table that I look at when I am recording. So this is what's behind the camera. And all of those baskets are various flavors of supplies. So it's like sewing oceans, sewing patterns. There's some Cricut vinyl like right here. And then I have like orphan blocks. This is my basket for all of my handwork. So it has like my pearl cotton in it. And then way too many zippers. I got a good deal on zippers and bought too many of them. And then here are, in this kind of row of baskets, are all of my pre-cuts. And then we have my sewing machine and all of my, this is my GoPro that's lined up to catch the little action shots here. And here's my overhead GoPro, which is usually pointing down at my little cutting mat here. Finally, the final wall is my pressing station. So I actually made this little table just with a piece of like MDF, and I put some little legs on it so that I had room to put baskets underneath. And then this is all of my extra comic book boards and my pins down in there to pin all my fabric around the comic book boards for these shelves. So anyway, you can see that I don't have any wall space to speak of, but I hate laying out quilts on the floor. I have a dog that loves quilts, and I just don't like it. It's a pain, right? So I wanted something that would function like a design wall, but not take up any wall space. So this is what I came up with, and I'm really excited about it, and I think you guys are really gonna like it too. So have you guys noticed this bar behind me? I just added it to my room about 2 months ago, but it is my design wall. Fancy, right? So I think I'm just gonna set it up so you guys can see what it is. And I'm also gonna change my camera lens so you can actually see more of my room. I'll change to my wide angle lens. I've changed to my wide angle lens and now you can see much more of my room. So I'm gonna set up my little design wall and then I will tell you guys all about it. Ta-da! So that bar is actually a widescreen movie projector. And I got it pretty cheap on Amazon for 70 bucks. It wasn't too bad. And it was actually even like an Amazon warehouse deal. So I might have even gotten it cheaper. And then I just used some heavy duty clamps that I got also from Amazon. And then a big piece of extra batting, cotton batting. And this is my design wall. And it really works. Ta-da! So this altogether cost me, I don't know, maybe 80 bucks. I did have to buy the chain to hang it down because I have kind of high ceilings in here and I couldn't reach it unless it was kind of brought down a little bit. But if you're taller, then maybe you don't have that problem. I'm pretty short, so I have to think about such things. It's really super convenient. It only took me 3 minutes to pull it down and clamp the batting to it. And up along the top, I do have some like strong magnets that I use to hold the batting so it doesn't kind of flop down in the middle. But I also use those super strong magnets. Even when I don't pull the screen down, I can still use the bar up here and the really strong magnets to hang quilts from for like full quilt photos. So it's really like multi-purpose. So if you are in a similarly kind of crowded space and need something that you can kind of use for a while, like I can leave this down as long as I need to, but when I'm done with it, it just rolls up and it's out of my way and it's not taking up all of my valuable wall space. So I thought I would share this with you guys. If you have this problem, this is a solution for you. So if any of you actually guessed what that black bar was, then I'm super impressed because I never said anything about it, but I'm sure some of you noticed. So enjoy, everyone. Happy quilting, happy design wall using, and I will see you again next Monday for a brand new video.